I had probably a rough upbringing, I guess. You know, my dad was an alcoholic, and yeah, there was just a lot of bad stuff, I guess, that happened. And so my only experience of church as a child was going to this church, Independent Fundamentalist Baptist Church. And I don't really remember very much of it at all, but I know my family left. We didn't fit the traditional mould of what you should be like if you were going to be a Christian. I had a fairly closed view of what it was, about what being a Christian was or what God meant. But my brother continued going to the church. I think I was about 15 or 16. He went through the whole story with me, and he told me what it meant and, you know, what Jesus had done for me, and, you know, he got me a Bible, and he took me along to church, and it kind of fell apart after that. And so I just went along the once, and I remember turning up and I was wearing like a black band shirt and black shorts, and there's all these people dressed quite nicely, and I just didn't think I fit in, and I didn't think it was for me, and I didn't understand how someone like me could belong in a church, or why God would want anything to do with me, because I didn't fit. I don't think I really had a strong impression of Jesus then. And that wasn't until I actually became a Christian, which was when I was about 22. I started hanging around with people that were Christian, normal people, and they had this really strong faith, and I guess it sort of sparked my interest because it was really different to what my own perception of what being a Christian was. I guess I got interested, and I actually did a course. I was at uni at the time and did one of those Christian explored type courses, but it wasn't that one. And I didn't become a Christian during it, but I did, you know, buy a Bible, and I started reading it, and I was actually staying out at my mum's and reading John, and that was when I became a Christian. You could almost say I felt Jesus. He became real to me in a way that he'd never been before, that I'd never really seen just how amazing he is and how life-changing it can be to know him. So I guess, you know, the next, you know, 10 or so years would be being married. Not an easy marriage, to say the least. It was really, really, really difficult. He had a really bad mental illness and was kind of a bit like living with a time bomb or walking on eggshells all the time. And in the end, I had to leave the marriage. I couldn't go through it anymore. It just got too much. You can ride on anger for quite a while without it really sinking in, you know, like what you'd actually done, but it got hard, I guess, dealing with the guilt of leaving a marriage, broken God's law and broken my marriage for hours. A lot of guilt and hurt and anguish and suffering that you go through. God has always been with me, like through all the really bad things, like the whole time that I was married, rock, you know, like my refuge. And like there was like another moment, I guess, you know, when I really felt that it was okay, that I had to leave the marriage, that he would forgive me for that, because, you know, yes, it's a sin, but that he loves me anyway, and that, you know, he'll love me no matter what I do. That you can be forgiven for things that seem unforgivable. I did feel nervous and uncomfortable about the fact that I was divorced first. But nobody talks about it or even asks me about it. I don't know if it's unmentionable, but or maybe people just are polite and don't like to pry. But yeah, nobody really talks to me about it or asks me about it. I don't think I'm a great Christian. I think, and I don't really think I still fit the mould of what it is to be a Christian, because I didn't grow up in a church, and I really don't understand a lot of the way that people talk about things, or all the structures and the meetings and the rules and things like that. I still find a lot of that baffling, even though it's been a long time. I don't listen to the right music or have the right kind of, I don't know. I don't know. But Jesus will love you no matter who you are, and if you actually listen and allow yourself the opportunity, that, you know, he really will change your life, and that it's okay to wear band shirts, and it's okay to wear shorts or whatever it is that you want to wear, that God and Jesus will accept you.